It's a good show that was ruined by the agenda. Hello, Catholiccontriversy here, and a couple years ago I discovered a TV show called Station 19. What is Station 19? It is a drama series about a station of firefighters and EMTs and all the kind of action that they see. That see lots of different kinds of fires, lots of really intense fires, and they respond to all sorts of different major emergency situations, medical emergencies, get the ambulance, and all very intense, very edge of your seats. And they also deal with all the different personal dramas that characters have. There's a lot of family drama, a lot of romantic drama, a lot of friendship drama, a lot of sibling drama, a lot of work drama, a lot of society drama, and it's all very entertaining. It's a very good drama series. And it's also a very intense drama series because they don't give characters plot armor. They've killed off, like, I think 4 or 5 characters from the time in which I was watching this because, they are first responder firefighters. They deal with very dangerous situations, and sometimes it doesn't end up good. Sometimes the worst happens. But that's like what really kept the drama going, and that's what made it very entertaining. And while there were a lot of boiling frogs, if you will, like they showed every kind of sexual relationship that someone could have and all the different kinds of promiscuity that people can have, and it was kind of shown off as like good. There were some strong woman feminist episodes and arcs from what I remember. Uh, Nothing too crazy, but there were some. And like the fire department has a rivalry with the police department, like that of like a college rivalry. And like the primary antagonist throughout the series was the police chief, who is also the fire chief, but he prefers the police department because that's where he's from. And then there was also like this episode where the Hispanic firefighters help a group of kitchen workers evade ICE. And I know that there were some other boiling frogs that I'm forgetting right now. But by and large, the series just wanted to be entertaining. It was just concerned with being an entertaining series. And the agenda came a lot later and wasn't always there. There were a fair amount of apolitical episodes, fair amount of non-agenda. It was just drama. And I was thinking, this is a great series. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, this is a spin-off of Grey's Anatomy. Well, maybe when the series is over, I'll start watching Grey's Anatomy because I want more of this. Until the 2020 season happened. That's when things got bad. That's when things really got bad. So, 2020, that's the year of the COVID-19 pandemic. And being a show about first responders, they dealt a lot with that. They talked a lot about it. And they lectured a lot about it. There were many episodes that were about people who weren't following the rules and the consequences that they were causing and how they were putting everyone at danger. And it wasn't just the COVID-19 pandemic. The police stopped being rivals and started being mustache twirling villains whose only purpose was to harass and abuse minorities. Like, that was it. They were there strictly to harass and abuse minorities. They weren't there to enforce the law. They weren't ever shown enforcing the law. They were only there to harass and abuse the minorities who weren't doing anything wrong because the police department is systemically racist. And the police organization, as a concept, as a branch of the government, if you will, was systemically racist. And it wasn't just that they put those story beats and stuff into the episodes. It was also that in the end of the episode, they did what I can only describe as Station 19 says. They had like 2 or 3 characters at the end of the episode rattling off talking points about the problem du jour, about the problem of the week, about the social cause of the week. And it was always so cringy because it's not like how people would talk. They'd just be rattling off the talking points as if they were talking to their characters, their co-characters, their co-workers, but they were directly talking to the audience. And it would go on for minutes on end. And the only way I could describe it is that was like G.I. Joe, the more you know. Sonic says, a sailor says, um, Captain Planet and the Planeteers and the problem of the week, and all those other PSAs that they'd stick at the end of 80s and 90s cartoons because they had to have something educational about them. And a lot of these times, it was about the white characters being some of the good ones who would check their privilege and listen to what their minority coworkers had to say. And that it was really cringy. And I'm getting pushed away because it's like, okay, there's still a fair amount of action and drama going on, but they're just pushing the narrative, just pushing a narrative, pushing a narrative, pushing a narrative, pushing a narrative, and forgetting to be entertaining. And then the episode that made me quit, like I haven't finished the series, I just quit it because like there was a guy whose wife wants to take down a crisis pregnancy center, a pro-life crisis pregnancy center, because they're not real doctors. This charity organization who is just trying to provide an alternative to abortion is evil and must be taken down because they don't provide abortion and they're not real doctors. And the episode was just so cringe because it's like they walk in and they're like, "Oh, we want an abortion. We're not leaving until you give us an abortion, and we're trying to shut you down because you're not licensed to give actual medical advice and whatnot." And they're just going on and on and on, and it's really cringy. And then like they have protesters outside the pro life pregnancy center, the crisis pregnancy center, like protesting as if they were protesting outside an abortion clinic. And like the one doctor character is like, yeah, finally people are protesting the way that they protest me. And again, it's they end with Station 19 says and like justifying all their abortion talking points. And it's like, oh man. And then the next episode, they're like, okay, I'm all with you, and we're going to take down this evil crisis pregnancy center. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. You guys have lost me. You let the narrative rule the show, and I quit. I was going to watch Grey's Anatomy, give that a shot, but now I'm not going to because you lost me with the narrative. And just no more. You guys suck. I can't do it anymore. And it's just a shame because, as I said, the show was good. It was very entertaining. It had lots of drama, lots of action, lots of entertaining plot threads. It was pretty good TV. But then it lost itself with pushing the agenda, pushing the narrative. And I just can't do it anymore. So it's like Station 19, you blew it. Can't recommend it anymore. You guys suck. First, up until 2019, it was pretty good, but after that, you just lost it. So, yeah. Well, this has been Cat the Controversy signing off. May God bless you.